Most of the nerve endings that contribute to the female orgasm are on the surface of the vulva and do not require penetration whatsoever to be stimulated to orgasm. In many countries, people are increasingly using sex toys such as pornography and vibrators during foreplay. Icelanders are the most likely to use vibrators during foreplay, followed by the British and Norwegians. Some cultures see oral sex as a natural part of sexual arousal and foreplay. Other cultures see it as horribly disgusting or morally wrong. Specifically, in much of the Western world, industrialized parts of Asia, and in islands of the South Pacific, oral sex is common. By contrast, parts of Africa view oral sex to be highly unnatural, and many religions consider oral sex as sinful. While women typically require a more prolonged period of stimulation before an orgasm, often 20 minutes, some women can have an orgasm within 30 seconds of self-stimulation. According to the American Sociological Association, found that the most mind-blowing sex typically comes with being in love with your partner. Men who help with housework also tend to have more sex. The U.S. has more laws regulating sexual behavior than all the European countries combined. Sex toys are banned in some states, such as Alabama. Flirting is banned in San Antonio, Texas. Oral sex is banned in Indiana, and sleeping naked is illegal in Minnesota. Studies have found that if you're getting value from this video and hit the like button, you tend to last longer in bed, and if you hit the subscribe button, you'll have more satisfying orgasms. A study in the Journal of Sex Research found that 100% of women and 95% of men poll considered touching as the number one way they know their partner wants to have sex. In a survey of 40,000 men, 90% of the respondents said the thing they found the sexiest was when a woman takes sexual initiative. Almost 75% have agreed that a woman is most unattractive when she wears heavy makeup. Foreplay is not just about bodies. A person can create a more sensual experience by arranging a home or an apartment with sensual colors, flowers, candles, and music. For many women, foreplay is essential to orgasm. Only 30% of women are able to reach orgasm through intercourse alone. According to Men's Health, foreplay is to sex what stretching is to a easy to skip, but essential for great results. One man reported 6 successive orgasms with decreasing volume of semen in less than 40 minutes. Orgasms have been reported by stimulation after male to female or female to male transsexual surgery. Non-genital orgasms have been reported by people who are under the influence of psychedelic drugs. People who experience orgasms often look like they are in pain. In fact, 2 of the brain regions that are activated by pain are also activated during orgasm. Perhaps accounting for the curious similarity of facial expressions, scientists are unsure how the brain distinguishes between pain and pleasure. Any act that creates and enhances sexual desire in a sexual partner, including kissing, touching, embracing, talking, and teasing, may constitute foreplay. Its definition is flexible and depends on individual sexual preferences and beliefs. A recent Australian study found that most women are more aroused by the idea of foreplay than sex itself. According to Shape magazine, women want foreplay to last 19 minutes. While men actually devote about 11 minutes to foreplay, they estimate it at 13 minutes. While the time it takes to reach orgasm is different for different people, the length of the orgasm itself is more similar. In one study, women's orgasms lasted 18 seconds on average, and men's orgasms lasted about 22 seconds. Approximately 15 to 20% of American women have never had an orgasm. Multiple factors influence exactly how long an orgasm will last, including age, period of sexual abstinence, type of sexual stimulation, and whether the orgasm is from masturbation or intercourse. In one study, 85% of men reported that their partner had an orgasm. However, only 64% of their female partners reported experiencing an orgasm, creating what some sexologists call an orgasm gap. After a man experiences an orgasm, there is a refractory period when they can't have another orgasm, although some men can experience multiple orgasms. The recharge time depends on age, sexual partner, and sexual experience. The duration of an orgasm tends to decrease as a person ages. We automatically perceive people who smell good as more attractive. A study found that men feel more emotional pain after a breakup than women do. Studies have shown that men and women cannot be just friends. Some people consider sperm to be an anti-aging treatment, as it has a tightening effect on the skin. Sleep-deprived men are more likely to believe women want to have sex with them. Women who are into kinkier sex may be psychologically healthier. Endorphins released during sexual activity create a euphoria similar to opioid drug use. Some women experience the same feeling of arousal when thinking about food as when having sex. After ovulation, a female's egg is fertile for 24 to 48 hours, and a man's can live 48 hours inside the female body. Do the math and be careful. There have been documented cases of live sperm discovered 8 days after sex. Only 18% of women orgasm on vaginal penetration alone while having sex with a partner. Having an orgasm releases an antidiuretic hormone, which is why you probably find yourself unable to pee right after sex. You should pee as soon as possible after sex to prevent urinary tract infections. A blowjob is the #1 sexual act desired by straight men. According to a study in 2010, 1/3 of Brits reported having a sex-related injury. The largest penis on record is 18.9 inches long. The owner says it has ruined his life. 37% of women reported regularly using a vibrator with their sexual partner during intercourse. It's possible for women to achieve orgasm from breast stimulation alone. According to a 2008 survey of sex therapists, sex is too short when it lasts 1 to 2 minutes. Adequate is 3 to 7 minutes, and desirable is 7 to 13. If you're still going at 30 minutes, most people will think it's too long. A study estimates that 15% of women have experienced an orgasm during exercise. According to a survey of adults aged 20 to 59, women have an average of 4 sex partners during their lifetimes, and men have an average of 7. Some sexual dysfunction can stem from how a woman feels about the appearance of her genitals. Love your body. All of it. Festival goers would rather spend time doing drugs, drinking, and having sex than watching the concert they paid big money to see. Women with higher testosterone levels might be more interested in masturbation than in having sex with someone else. New moms are ready to have sex sooner than the 6-week wait period instructed by their doctor. Nipples are erogenous zones because the sensation of hardened nipples travels to the same part of the brain as sensations from the vagina, cervix, and the clitoris. About 75% of men always reach orgasm during sex. A study found that good sex triggers the region of the brain associated with falling in love. Men who have sex at least twice a week can almost have their risk of heart disease, according to a 2010 study. Still have that condom from a while back. Toss it. The average shelf life of a latex condom is 3 to 5 years. It's a good idea to keep your own condoms because you don't know how long your partner's been holding on to his. Condoms kept in wallets for over a month are more likely to break. 1 orgasm a day may decrease a man's risk of prostate cancer. Sex is 10 times more effective than Valium. Shaving your pubic area increases your chances of spreading an STI. A woman's butt sticks out 25% more when she is wearing heels. According to a National Center for Health Statistics analysis, 5.8 million women have used the morning after pill after sex. Stay on top of your visits to the gynecologist. Many of the worst STI you can contract have no symptoms at all for up to 3 to 5 years.